Hello, I'm Davis Ayega.
And I'm Angela Wamboy, and welcome to the special Friday edition of News Shot, where we take a look back at the week's top stories.
Welcome, Angela. It's good to have you on board.
Well, thank you for the very warm welcome. Davis, why don't you start out and tell us what are the day's top headlines?
Well, it has been a week of scandal, one after the other. A week where Kenyans' hard-earned money has been robbed through scandals such as the National Youth Service, maize scandal, youth fund scandal, the Kenya pipeline scandal, making one to wonder when will it ever end. But most importantly and fundamentally begging the question, when will Kenyans see people get arrested? Mr. President, you need to act and act fast. The National Youth Service, since its inception, has yet again pronounced itself as a money-making institution, or better yet, a cash cow for some few individuals. Kenyans woke up to the news that a total of 9 billion shillings have been swindled by a few individuals who were meant to supply goods and services which they never tendered for or supplied. At the Cereals Board, a total of 2 billion shillings is reported to have been squandered by 18 individuals who are yet to be arrested or arraigned in court. The unfolding script is so captivating and unpredictable that members of Parliament Alfred Keter and Silas Diren could only equate it to the stuff that could pass for an award-winning blockbuster from Hollywood.
I think we should turn the situations in this country and we invite Hollywood so that they can process this as in terms of movies. It is movies. It can only happen in a cinema. It is not real in any other country.
My oh my, Davis, what a grim way to end the week.
Couldn't agree more, Angela.
Well, moving on, Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko has announced this week that he is moving the center of operations for city affairs from City Hall to his home in Mua Hills, Machakos County, because he fears for his life after the government slashed his security detail. The governor's press service released photos showing Sonko chairing a cabinet meeting from his Machakos home and later hosting delegations made up of investors and politicians. Sonko's first year in charge of the county's capital has come under extreme scrutiny, with a section of residents blaming him for the apparent mess in the city.
Switching gears to matters Parliament, members of Parliament this week began collecting public views on 2 constitutional amendment bills seeking to change the country's electoral landscape. The National Assembly Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs on Wednesday began public hearings on the constitutional amendment bills, one seeking to establish the 2/3 gender rule and the other to move the election date from August to December. Demands by women groups for the House to back the law unconditionally dominated the nationwide sittings, which conclude next Monday in Wajir and Lodwar.
And finally, motorists in Nairobi have reacted negatively to a proposal by the county government to have them either walk or take a bus into the CBD after it announced plans to declare Wednesday and Saturday car-free days. As part of plans to ease congestion in the city, Nairobi County Executive Committee member for Roads, Transport and Infrastructure, Mohammed Dagane, said the move is aimed at inculcating the culture of using public transport in Nairobi. The plan will be rolled out next month in conjunction with the Nairobi Regeneration Team once bus termini are complete and the relocation of public service vehicles from CBD has been effected.
But even as we close the week, we certainly do hope that some action will be taken to restore public confidence in our institutions.
And that's a wrap-up of this special Friday edition of News Shot. For more on these and other stories, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Capital News. I'm Angela Wamboy.
And I'm Davis Ayega. Thank you for watching.